Have you ever stood at the butcher's counter bewildered by a sea of red and white? It's easy to feel overwhelmed. We try to decipher the subtle cues of cut and color, but without a guide, choosing the right piece of meat can feel like a gamble. This is where meat grading steps in, a silent language whispering secrets of quality and flavor. It's a system designed to guide us, the consumers, toward informed decisions. Meat grading is the unsung hero of the culinary world. It's a meticulous process of evaluation. Experts scrutinize every aspect of the meat. They analyze the marbling, color, and texture. They consider maturity and tenderness. Each attribute contributes to the final grade. This grade then acts as a compass, pointing us towards the best cuts for our needs. Whether you're a seasoned chef or a home cook, understanding meat grading can elevate your culinary game. It empowers you to select meat with confidence. No more second-guessing at the grocery store, no more disappointing meals. With a little knowledge, you can unlock a world of flavor. Imagine meat grading as a scorecard for your steak. Just like a report card, it provides a standardized evaluation. This evaluation helps us understand the quality and potential of each cut. The United States Department of Agriculture, USDA, leads the charge in meat grading. Their grading system is a cornerstone of the industry. It ensures transparency and consistency for consumers. The USDA's grading system focuses on two key aspects: quality grades and yield grades. Quality grades, as the name suggests, speak to the eating experience. They evaluate tenderness, juiciness, and flavor, the holy trinity of a delicious steak. These grades are primarily determined by marbling and maturity. Marbling refers to the delicate veins of fat that lace through the meat. Maturity considers the age of the animal at slaughter. Yield grades, on the other hand, delve into the economics of the cut. They assess the amount of usable lean meat on a carcass. This helps determine the overall value and efficiency of the meat. Yield grades. Consider factors like fat thickness and the ratio of lean meat to bone. Understanding both quality and yield grades empowers consumers to make informed choices. It allows us to balance our desire for flavor with our budget. Meat grading is more than just a technical process. It's a bridge of communication between ranchers, butchers, and consumers. It's a testament to the dedication within the meat industry to provide high-quality products. As we delve deeper into the world of meat grading, we'll uncover the nuances of each grade. We'll explore what those labels, prime, choice, select truly mean for our plates and palates. In the realm of beef, marbling reigns supreme. It's the single most important factor influencing a steak's tenderness, juiciness, and flavor. Think of marbling as tiny rivers of intramuscular fat, meandering through the muscle fibers. These delicate white streaks are not merely aesthetically pleasing, they are the conduits of flavor. As heat penetrates the meat during cooking, the marbling melts. This liquefied fat bathes the surrounding muscle fibers, infusing them with richness and moisture. A well-marbled steak practically melts in your mouth, leaving behind a symphony of savory satisfaction. On the other hand, a steak lacking marbling can be tough, dry, and disappointingly bland. The USDA employs a meticulous system to evaluate marbling. Trained graders examine the ribeye muscle between the 12th and 13th ribs of the carcass. They assess the amount and distribution of marbling, using a standardized scale to determine the grade. The more abundant and evenly dispersed the marbling, the higher the quality grade. While marbling plays a starring role in beef grading, maturity is a crucial supporting actor. The age at which a steer is slaughtered directly impacts the tenderness and flavor of its meat. Younger animals generally yield more tender cuts, while older animals develop more robust flavors. The USDA classifies beef carcasses into 5 maturity groups, ranging from A to E. Group A represents the youngest animals, typically less than 2 years old. These carcasses yield the most tender and delicately flavored meat. As we move down the scale, the animals get progressively older, and their meat develops a more intense flavor profile. Maturity assessment is not solely based on age. USDA graders also examine the ossification, or hardening, of the bones and cartilage. Younger animals have softer, more porous bones, while older animals exhibit more advanced bone development. The color and texture of the lean meat also provide clues about maturity. Younger animals tend to have brighter, more finely textured meat. Armed with the knowledge of marbling and maturity, we can now unveil the USDA's beef grading system. This system categorizes beef into 8 distinct quality grades, each reflecting the meat's palatability and culinary potential. At the pinnacle of this hierarchy stands Prime, the crème de la crème of beef. Prime grade beef boasts abundant marbling and originates from young, well-fed cattle. It's the epitome of tenderness, juiciness, and flavor. Prime cuts are highly sought after by high-end restaurants and discerning home cooks, willing to pay a premium for an unparalleled culinary experience. However, prime grade beef represents a small fraction of the total beef produced in the United States. Next in line is choice grade beef, the most widely available grade in supermarkets. Choice cuts display moderate marbling and offer a balance of tenderness, juiciness, and flavor. While not as luxuriously marbled as prime, choice grade beef still delivers a satisfying eating experience and is suitable for various cooking methods. Select grade beef, as the name suggests, is a leaner option with less marbling than prime or choice. This results in a slightly firmer texture and a milder flavor profile. Select grade beef is a budget-friendly choice and can be quite flavorful when prepared with appropriate cooking techniques that prioritize moisture retention. While beef often steals the spotlight in culinary discussions, pork holds a prominent place on the world's dinner tables. From succulent roasts to crispy bacon, pork offers a diverse range of flavors and textures, each influenced by the animal's breed, diet, and cut. Just like beef, pork undergoes a rigorous grading process to ensure quality and consistency for consumers. The USDA's pork grading system, while not as elaborate as its beef counterpart, still provides valuable insights into the meat's palatability and culinary potential. However, unlike beef, where marbling reigns supreme, pork grading relies on a trifecta of factors: color, marbling, and firmness. These attributes, working in harmony, determine the final grade assigned to a pork carcass. Understanding the nuances of pork grading empowers consumers to make informed choices at the meat counter. It allows us to decipher the language of color, marbling, and firmness, guiding us toward cuts that align with our culinary aspirations. Whether we're seeking a tenderloin for a delicate sauté or a shoulder for a slow-cooked barbecue masterpiece, knowledge of pork grades ensures a delicious outcome. The first clue to a pork cut's quality lies in its color. A fresh, high-quality pork cut should exhibit a pale pink to rosy hue, indicative of healthy muscle tissue and proper handling. The color should be consistent throughout the cut, without any significant discoloration or bruising. As pork ages, its color gradually fades, transitioning from a vibrant pink to a duller gray. This color change is a natural part of the aging process and doesn't necessarily signify spoilage. However, it does suggest that the meat might be less tender and flavorful compared to its freshly cut counterpart. The USDA's pork grading system considers color as a primary factor in determining quality. The highest grade, US number 1, is reserved for pork cuts with a bright pink color, indicating freshness and optimal eating quality. As we move down the grading scale, the color requirements become less stringent, allowing for slight variations in hue. While color provides the initial visual cue, marbling and firmness play crucial roles in shaping the overall eating experience of pork. Marbling, those delicate streaks of intramuscular fat, contributes to tenderness, juiciness, and flavor, just like in beef. However, marbling in pork is generally less pronounced than in beef, and its impact on tenderness is not as significant. Firmness, on the other hand, is a key indicator of pork's quality and texture. A firm pork cut, when gently pressed, should spring back readily, indicating good muscle structure and water-holding capacity. Pork with good firmness tends to cook more evenly, retaining its shape and moisture during cooking. The USDA's pork grading system takes both marbling and firmness into account. US #1 grade pork exhibits moderate marbling and a firm texture, ensuring a balance of tenderness, juiciness, and flavor. As we descend the grading ladder, the requirements for marbling and firmness become less stringent, allowing for cuts with varying degrees of tenderness and texture. Lamb, with its delicate flavor and tender texture, holds a cherished place in culinary traditions worldwide. From the rolling hills of New Zealand to the sun-drenched pastures of Australia, lamb production is a global endeavor, each region imparting its unique characteristics to this prized meat. Whether enjoyed as a simple roast, a flavorful stew, or a sophisticated rack of lamb, the quality of the meat directly influences the dining experience. The United States, while not the largest producer of lamb, boasts a discerning market for this delicate meat. The USDA's lamb grading system, modeled after its beef and pork counterparts, provides a standardized framework for evaluating lamb's quality and consistency. This system, while less intricate than its beef equivalent, still offers valuable insights into the meat's tenderness, flavor, and overall culinary potential. Understanding lamb grading empowers consumers to navigate the meat counter with confidence, selecting cuts that align with their culinary aspirations. Whether seeking a tender loin for a quick pan-sear or a flavorful shoulder for a slow-cooked tagine, knowledge of lamb grades ensures a delicious outcome. As we delve into the world of lamb grading, we'll uncover the factors that influence quality, from the animal's age and breed to the distribution of fat and the color of the meat. Maturity plays a pivotal role in determining lamb's tenderness and flavor. Unlike beef, where younger animals generally yield more tender meat, lamb benefits from a delicate balance of youthfulness and maturity. Lamb slaughtered too young can produce meat that lacks flavor and richness, while those slaughtered too old can develop a stronger, more gamey taste that might not appeal to all palates. The USDA classifies lamb carcasses into maturity categories based on several factors, including bone ossification, lean color, and texture. Lamb typically refers to animals slaughtered between the ages of 2 months and 12 months. Within this category, younger lambs, often labeled as spring lamb or hothouse lamb, are prized for their delicate flavor and tender texture. As lambs mature, their bone structure becomes more developed, and their lean meat takes on a darker hue. While this doesn't necessarily indicate toughness, it does suggest a more robust flavor profile. Yearling mutton refers to animals slaughtered between 12 and 24 months, offering a richer flavor that some palates find desirable. However, mutton requires longer cooking times and benefits from moist heat cooking methods to tenderize the meat. Beyond maturity, 2 other factors contribute significantly to lamb's quality: conformation and fat streaking. Conformation refers to the overall shape and muscling of the carcass. A well-conformed lamb carcass exhibits a plump, well-rounded appearance, indicating good muscle development and a desirable ratio of lean meat to bone. Carcasses with poor conformation might have excessive fat deposits or uneven muscle distribution, impacting the yield and quality of the cuts. Fat streaking, similar to marbling in beef, refers to the distribution of intramuscular fat within the lean meat. While not as pronounced as in beef, fat streaking in lamb contributes to tenderness, juiciness, and flavor. The USDA evaluates fat streaking in the loin-eye muscle, looking for fine, evenly distributed streaks of fat. The USDA's lamb grading system considers both conformation and fat streaking when assigning a quality grade. Prime grade lamb boasts excellent conformation, abundant fat streaking, and a fine texture. Choice grade lamb exhibits good conformation and moderate fat streaking, offering a balance of tenderness and flavor. Good grade lamb, while acceptable, might have less desirable conformation or minimal fat streaking, potentially impacting tenderness and juiciness. Chicken, turkey, duck, and goose poultry in its many forms graces tables worldwide, offering a versatile and affordable source of protein. From simple roasted chicken to elaborate Thanksgiving turkeys, poultry plays a starring role in countless culinary traditions. But how do we navigate the vast selection at the grocery store, ensuring we select the highest quality poultry for our culinary creations? The USDA's poultry grading system, like its counterparts for beef, pork, and lamb, provides a standardized framework for evaluating quality and consistency. This system, while less intricate than those for red meats, still offers valuable insights into the bird's tenderness, flavor, and overall culinary potential. Understanding poultry grades empowers consumers to make informed choices, ensuring a delicious and satisfying dining experience. Unlike red meat grading, which heavily emphasizes marbling and maturity, poultry grading focuses primarily on appearance, defects, and meatiness. These factors, while seemingly superficial, provide valuable clues about the bird's handling, processing, and overall quality. As we delve into the world of poultry grading, we'll uncover the significance of these attributes, learning to decipher the language of poultry quality. The first impression matters even in the world of poultry. A bird's appearance provides valuable insights into its handling, processing, and overall quality. The USDA's poultry grading system places significant emphasis on appearance, using it as a primary indicator of grade. A high-quality poultry carcass should exhibit a plump, well-fleshed appearance, with a clean, unbroken skin free from any discoloration or blemishes. The skin color can vary depending on the bird's breed and diet, ranging from a pale yellow to a rich golden brown. However, the color should be consistent throughout, without any significant variations or patches of discoloration. The USDA's poultry grading system categorizes birds into 3 grades based on appearance: Grade A, Grade B, and Grade C. Grade A poultry represents the highest quality, exhibiting a plump, well-fleshed appearance with clean, unbroken skin and minimal to no defects. Grade B poultry, while still acceptable for consumption, might have slight imperfections, such as minor skin tears, bruising, or discoloration. Grade C poultry, the lowest grade, typically exhibits more significant defects, such as broken bones, exposed flesh, or extensive discoloration. While appearance provides the initial assessment, defects and meatiness play crucial roles in determining the final poultry grade. Defects encompass a range of imperfections that can affect the bird's appearance, edibility, and shelf life. These can include skin tears, bruises, broken bones, exposed flesh, pin feathers, and discoloration. The USDA's poultry grading system sets strict limits on the number and severity of defects allowed for each grade. Grade A poultry, the highest grade, must be free from any defects that detract from its appearance or edibility. Grade B poultry, while allowed minor defects, cannot have any that affect the bird's wholesomeness or safety. Grade C poultry, the lowest grade, might have more significant defects, but these must not render the bird unfit for human consumption. Meatiness, as the name suggests, refers to the amount of edible meat on the carcass in relation to its bone structure. A well-fleshed bird will have plump breasts, well-developed thighs and drumsticks, and a minimal amount of bone in proportion to the meat. Meatiness is particularly important for consumers seeking value for their money, as it directly impacts the yield of edible portions from the bird. We've journeyed through the intricacies of meat grading, exploring the nuances of marbling, maturity, color, and texture. Armed with this newfound knowledge, we can confidently navigate the meat aisle, no longer intimidated by a sea of labels and cuts. We understand that prime represents the pinnacle of beef quality, while choice offers a balance of flavor and affordability. We can decipher the language of pork color, recognizing that a vibrant pink hue signifies freshness and optimal eating quality. We've learned that lamb, unlike beef, benefits from a delicate balance of youthfulness and maturity, each stage imparting unique flavor characteristics. And we now appreciate that poultry grading, while less intricate than its red meat counterparts, still provides valuable insights into a bird's quality, guiding us towards plump, well-fleshed carcasses with clean, unbroken skin. No longer do we stand bewildered at the butcher's counter, unsure of which cut to choose or how to discern quality. We are empowered consumers, equipped with the knowledge to make informed decisions that align with our culinary aspirations and budgets. Meat grading, however, extends far beyond our individual purchasing decisions. It plays a pivotal role in shaping the entire meat industry, influencing everything from livestock breeding practices to pricing structures and international trade agreements. By understanding the broader implications of meat grading, we gain a deeper appreciation for the complexities of this vital industry and its impact on our plates and our world. While meat grading empowers consumers at the point of purchase, its influence extends far beyond the meat aisle. It serves as a cornerstone of the entire meat industry, shaping livestock production practices, influencing pricing structures, and even impacting international trade agreements. By understanding these broader implications, we gain a more comprehensive perspective on the significance of meat grading in our food system. For livestock producers, meat grading systems provide a standardized framework for evaluating the quality of their animals. This, in turn, influences breeding decisions, as farmers strive to produce animals that meet the desired grade specifications. For example, beef producers might focus on breeding cattle with superior genetics for marbling, knowing that higher marbling scores translate to higher quality grades and ultimately higher prices for their products. Meat grading also plays a crucial role in determining the price of meat products. Higher grades, reflecting superior quality attributes, command premium prices in the marketplace. This price differentiation incentivizes producers to strive for excellence, knowing that their efforts will be rewarded. Consumers, in turn, benefit from a transparent pricing system that reflects the quality of the meat they purchase. Furthermore, meat grading systems facilitate international trade by providing a common language for evaluating meat quality across borders. Countries with established grading systems can confidently export and import meat products, knowing that a choice grade steak in the United States will meet certain quality standards recognized globally. This harmonization of standards fosters trust and transparency in the global meat trade. Meat grading, while a valuable tool for ensuring quality and consistency, represents just one link in the complex chain that brings meat from farm to fork. Upholding the highest standards of meat quality requires a shared responsibility among all stakeholders, from livestock producers and processors to retailers and consumers. Livestock producers play a crucial role in this endeavor by prioritizing animal welfare, implementing sound husbandry practices, and adhering to strict feed and medication protocols. Processors, in turn, must maintain sanitary conditions, employ skilled butchers, and implement rigorous quality control measures throughout the slaughtering, processing, and packaging processes. Retailers, as the intermediaries between processors and consumers, bear the responsibility of maintaining proper storage temperatures, rotating stock effectively, and providing accurate information about meat grades and cuts to their customers. Finally, consumers play a vital role by educating themselves about meat quality, making informed purchasing decisions, and handling and storing meat properly at home to prevent spoilage and foodborne illness. By recognizing our interconnectedness within the food system and embracing our shared responsibility for upholding meat quality, we can ensure that the meat we consume is not only delicious and nutritious, but also produced ethically and sustainably. Meat grading, while just one piece of the puzzle, plays a vital role in this collective endeavor, providing a framework for transparency, accountability, and continuous improvement in the pursuit of meat industry excellence.